What is up, guys? This is Pinzo back with another video today. As you can see, guys, we have some SquareTable loaded up. And well, today in the episode, what I've got for you is number one, we are going to be not only tidying up but adding on to the old base as well. I have a couple plans for things to do today, as well as because of the fact that I am getting more of this base ready to go, and it will soon become my main base, or at least I'll have more stuff over here and I won't have to keep going back to the other one. I may do some work on the old AFK zone as well. Now my plan is to make this my primary base, and as soon as it is, my old base will turn into an AFK zone where I can have more AFK farms than just the ones I have, so that I can get more done should I need to AFK overnight. So that's the plan for today. I'm going to start here, and I'm going to do this stuff first, and then I will get moved over to my AFK base, and we can get started on that. I've got a couple plans for that, but the main thing over there is just to make everything bigger. Scale is what we need on that in the AFK side. So we're gonna start here. Got a couple things to do in this area, and then we'll get moved to the AFK. Alright guys, so we are moving on to starting to clean up the base a little bit, but the first thing that I wanted to do, this was the next idea I had for a cool part of the base, was a library. So I figured this is kind of like a big castle, and you know, all castles have these massive libraries. So that's kind of what I wanted to go for. So I've got this little bridge here. I think it actually ended up looking pretty good. A couple of supports along the way to make it look a little more stable. And you get into this big room. My plan is to have all of this lined with bookshelves, and then I may expand this a little bit. I don't know if this is going to be the final size or not, but my goal is to have every wall covered with a bookshelf in here. So I need to get some more wood, and then probably some more books, and I'm going to see if I like this design more than a couple others I'm going to try. So this is the next room that we are working on. I'm going to have to go hunt down some trees. I hate doing it, but I'm almost out of wood. Alright guys, so I was not satisfied with the original size of the room, so I made it 6 times bigger. Yeah, so I expanded that way, that way, that way. It's actually a little more than 6 times bigger. It's taken a while. I'm not gonna lie, it's taken me roughly the last 3.5 hours to mine this out. It would have taken 4.5 if you factor in the times that I've had to repair my pick. I've had to repair my pick 2 times already, which is not super easy because I don't have like an experience grinder or anything like that. So I actually have to go to the Nether and farm quartz whenever I want to repair that thing. So you can see, you know, I still got to do the rest of the floor in here on all the area that I just cleared out. And after that, I'm going to need a lot of books. I've got about 6 stacks of books at my other base from the library in the fortress. And I think that will give me a really good start. But I also have 2-ish stacks of leather to be made into books, and that's going to help quite a bit as well. So I'm hoping to get quite a bit of this filled in today, and I'm really liking the scale of this. This is huge. It looks fantastic. Of course, the lighting, you know, will not just be torches scattered around the walls and that kind of stuff. But this is, I'm going to see if I can finish all of this in today's episode. So that's my goal for the rest of the day. And with everything cleared out, the next thing that we need to do is start to build this thing up. So for the walls, it's going to have to be oak planks with the shelves, because those textures are the ones that match, and it will look much better if I do it with oak planks than anything else. But the floor, and I'm planning on having a second level in here of some kind, that's all going to be a different color. Now, I need an accent to this, and I think that perhaps it's going to be dark oak. But per another hab, we've got acacia, which I'm not sure if that will look very well in the gray room or with the gray slabs or even with normal oak. I don't know how well the acacia will look. But per another hap, we have spruce, and I think that could look pretty good as well. So I think it's going to be a toss-up between the dark oak and the spruce, but I'm going to have to build a little with it to see which one I like more. So I'm going to have to do a little experimenting with those, but I think it'll be one of these two. Alright boys, so I have decided on the dark oak. I just think it contrasts very well with the rest of the room. However, now I'm on to whether I want to make planks or logs. Now, I think the pillars here, I think it's got to be logs. I don't think the planks just don't look sturdy enough to be the pillars up. But that's okay. The planks will be most of the floor then, at least on the second level. The first level might stay as this smooth stone, but I'm not sure yet. So the plan is to have the second level and then still have basically every wall in here is going to be covered in books, minus maybe this front wall, but basically everything else is going to be covered in the bookcases. So with that said, I think I gotta start making the staircase up. I don't know if I'm going to have a straight staircase or if I want it to be one of those curvy staircases that you see in movies and stuff like that. That might be really difficult, but it could look really good. So I'll do a little build testing and see which one comes out better. So guys, I kind of just went ahead and finished the design. I built one side and I was really on a roll with it, so I decided to just get the other side done with as well. Much easier to build them both at the same time because they're the same design, they're just mirrored. And I'm really happy with the way it turned out. I went for this rounded staircase look like you see in lots of movies or lots of shows, pictures, old-timey libraries. They often have this sort of underside where there will be lots of books, but then they have this big arching staircase to the upper part. And that's kind of what I was going for. I'm really happy with the way it turned out. I think the stairs, I mean, building anything slightly rounded in Minecraft is obviously quite difficult, but I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. I like the bottom look. It'll obviously look much more polished and cleaned up once we get some of the floor done, and of course, lots of bookshelves to place in on the walls as well. So I'm going to get going on some of that, and I'm hoping that that will make this place look just a tad bit better. Okay guys, so there's a small chance that I severely underestimated the amount of bookshelves that I would need. This is 3.5 stacks of bookshelves, and I have not even gone under here. So it looks like, by my estimation, which, you know, who knows how much that's worth right now, I need probably 5 more stacks, maybe 6. I'm going to do a little more decoration, but then I'm gonna have to call it here because I've got 1 stack of leather, which is not that many books. So I'm going to do just a little more decoration. I think I can clean up this area up here a little bit and maybe add in, you know, like a couple chairs, maybe a table, something like that. And then I want to add in some sort of central light fixture as well, but I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do that. I'm going to come up with a couple ideas and I'll let you guys know. And with a few more bookshelves placed in, I am officially out of not only bookshelves, but also leather and sugar cane and paper, and this is going to take a while to finish. But what I have finished is a lighting fixture. I went for some kind of hanging chandelier, glowstone in the middle, makes it look pretty dang good actually. I'm pretty happy with the way that it turned out. It really lights it up because most of these torches will be gone. I'm going for mostly lanterns in here. So I'm thinking that this will end up actually being pretty well lit. But everything is slabs anyway, so it is unspawnable, which helps a lot. I've got a desk over here, because, you know, it is a library after all. And I've got another one on this side, 2 kind of different designs. I didn't know which one to go with, so I got one of both. And we are going to need a lot of bookshelves to fill all of this top area up and everywhere down here. So that's going to take a while. I'm going to be grinding on that for probably the next episode or 2. I would hope to have this finished. But for the rest of the day, we have some work to do in this space. So I need to make this more livable. You can see right now all I have is a bed, a couple chests, a couple shulkers, and a furnace. That's basically it. I want to kind of build this up just a little bit. I basically just want to move anything that I need from my other base over here, and then maybe make it a little more presentable than literally just torches on top of acacia. So I'm going to see if I can. I just need to pretty this up a little bit. It just needs to be presentable is all. We'll work on it more next episode. But for now, I just need it to look a little less blah. Alright, boys, so I was originally going to clean some of this up, but I was like, I don't know if this is the first priority. But then I realized, you know, if I don't have an elytra, I don't have a way up to my base. So I made this little entry bridge. It actually came out pretty well. I've got a couple supports in there. And I think it turned out a lot better than I thought it might. Just because I need a way to get up here. So I had to do a little landscaping with it, and I think that it actually looks pretty good. So now I have a way up to my base, or people who don't have an elytra have a way up to my base. You know, luckily I do. But with that, I think that is where we are going to end today's video. We have a good portion of the library done. We've probably got about half the books in, but other than that, everything is pretty much ready. So that's going to be it for today, guys. As always, guys, I do hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please do leave it a like. If you made it to the end, please do leave a subscribe so you guys can see the next episode. And as always, guys, I have been Pinzo. This video is donezo. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.